Aje wase, this is Jake on the mic.
Bazenga mwenyewe.
Oh sorry, I am one term. Wananitanga one term in these streets. Yes, with a W. One term too.
One term. I get it.
Yes. So we are back again with episode 8.
Episode 8.
Tumetoka fa. Unajua nimeingia leo pale kwa studio you guy, naona catalog of videos sikuwa na imagine tutafika. I never imagined we'd get to this place. We've really pushed. We would think we are women in labor, you guys. But it is what it is. We are where we are.
What it is, man.
We thank God. Glory to God. Yeah. So how have you been? Okay. That's a hard question. How is your mental health at this moment? Wacha tuanze hivyo kwanza.
I'm just managing a smile.
Putting on a brave face.
Yeah, life has not been the best for me.
God damn.
And it's not the usual one that you always say, but this one has been something personal.
Bit personal. This is a G.
Happens. That's why I'm trying to relieve myself by talking to the fans out there.
Yeah, just voicing saying you're putting your voice out there, saying
especially now after hearing that baby cry down there, it's getting to me.
It's getting too personal. He's a G. I know we've talked about it before. I know exactly what you're going through. I felt like you've handled it much more bravely than I did. I fucking broke down you guy. Really, I couldn't even breathe. But where you may handle like a man. Big up to that, you guys.
We try. Put a smile on our faces just to move on, try and get away from the pain.
It's starting to get to me. Sasa hata nitaanza hapa kulia machozi. You know, it's unseemly as a man to cry in front of a camera. We don't want to be like Mr. One-Time Original.
But we've been pushing it. Yeah. We've been pushing it. I think on the flip side, focusing on the positivity of everything, we are at episode 8. We have managed to chuck an episode every week. Right.
Even if we didn't do one episode every week, we recovered for the week.
So we can proudly say today is the 8th week since we started this channel.
Damn, 2 months down the line.
But kuna kitu hatujafurahia. There's one thing you're not happy with.
You are our subscribers. Tell us.
Our subscribers, man.
Tell us.
20 subscribers, man. Mumesahau ku like, share, subscribe.
You want us to do giveaways?
Because we know we don't keep on saying it every video because we don't want to rub it in their faces. But it looks like they want us to rub it in their faces. That make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, you share.
And I feel like that's begging of sorts. And the one thing I said is that I wouldn't beg anyone.
Okay, it might not be begging. But you know, them as the fans, wamesahau kazi yao.
Wanafaa kujitu.
Sisi tunapiga pod, we are narrating, we are giving out our side. You are also supposed to support. You are supposed to support from your side. And let me not beat a lot, but here you go. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell a friend. Ingia hapo kwa comment section, put your comments. Cheza na comments and use that share button, man. Invite your family, your friends. Call them over to the pod, man. Let's have a good time.
It's okay if they don't like it, but let them just try it.
Let them try it, man. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but
but there's also coffee they can have outside there. It is what it is. But
how have you been doing, man?
I think I'm just recovering from the homa I had. It was a mad one. And then the worst thing about homa nowadays, you can't really say it's homa. You guys, I'm there shivering like I don't know what. Nasikia baridi ingine ijuani. Mwili inangu. But when it comes to the normal symptoms of having homa, I don't have it. But I'm just recovering right now.
What is homa for the people who don't know?
Homa is ugonjwa.
What is ugonjwa? You're talking to a white guy. What are you saying?
Okay. You know, I'm okay. So homa is medicine, and it's You know, my mind is thinking in Kiswahili. I'm trying to direct translate. Homa is ufua, mafua.
Fuck this guy. Homa is a flu.
Yeah, bas. What he said. Homa is a flu. So I'm just recovering, but I felt like I was having a bad few days, but I think I've become more appreciative of my days after hearing about yours, man. So let's not go back. Let's not go too deep into how the Homa did that thing to me. It took me to a land called Kajitombe. It's not that bad, but apart from that, I think my mental health is a bit more stable. I'm generally happy. I can honestly say that. All things considered. Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. So, any updates? You were supposed to tell us when you're taking the bike out. You want us to put a baby into that vichangia the gede ni nini mzee? Nini?
So what happened was on Sunday there was an event.
You were supposed to.
So I was supposed to go on that event. I was going to that event, right? I was supposed to go to that event. On Saturday things didn't work out. I had to go to the hospital, take someone to the hospital, you guys.
Shughulikia some important matters.
It pulled over to Sunday journey. Naambiwa unfortunately. It was not Sunday, it was on Monday. Monday ndo naambiwa unfortunately.
You missed that whatever for nothing.
Yeah. So.
No, but I don't feel like it was for nothing. It happened again, guys.
I swear I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, that baby looks like we just better put it on the next episode because we need a lot of things by the way. We need a lot of things, especially for episode 10 coming up.
But then we need to sit and discuss what's the approach you're taking.
I want us to go and corner that guy. Both of us. I don't know where we can get him. We can even go up to there where he lives. Yeah, we'll go. Tuko hapa nje mzee. Tulikuwa tu tunataka tuongee maneno kidogo.
Maneno mbili tatu.
We are not hatuna ubaya. Ni maneno ya wazee. Because I don't know. But
we'll get him.
Okay, I'm happy you're confident about it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a bit scared. It might not happen, but it is what it is.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So yeah, I was saying
about Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, Monday. It was it's been a bit of a rush. I feel like even if I would have gone for that event on Sunday, but Sunday I was more, Saturday we went and I told everything is okay.
It's okay.
All right. Sunday tunaenda, Sunday morning, things don't look okay for whoever she is or whoever he is. All right.
So,
then we went to the hospital. Things weren't okay. Waited for Monday. Monday we were told to go again. We went again. Scans, whatnot. And then unfortunately we were given the news.
Yeah,
Pole. So it's been a bit of a mind fuck up for me. Things have just not been. I've not been in the right state of mind. I've been trying to escape away from reality just to try and put my shit in order. So that Sunday I was to take the bike out for an event. Event ilikuwa huko Athi River. Yeah, but things didn't work out the way they're supposed to work.
The way it happened.
It did, man. It did.
Such is life. Life is kuni. Kuni is life, you guys.
We'll continue. Let me see if it's still recording up on the left.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. I think that's a better view.
So
it's continuing.
So I wanted us to talk about you were telling me about the hospital. The hospital stuff.
Never marry, never wife.
A doctor, nurse practitioner, dental surgeon, whatever.
Anyone who's related to the medical field.
Hata janitor wa kuosha. No, run.
Omera, what I saw over there. I was 3 days back to back. I was seeing out in and out. Yo.
Those guys, for context, guys, there's a rumor going out that guys that has been going out for some time, that guys who work in the medical profession are hoes, you guys.
90, I can clearly say 99% of them.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's just heartbreaking.
It's a bit okay. Let's not push it to 99. Let's do 95. Let's just do it 95. 99 would be pushing it because imagine the Chile was taking the scans. She came out from the scans. Another ndume hugged her, you guy. Na sile hug ya kawaida. Ile hug ya waist, you guy.
Ile apa. Okay, guys. I don't know this hug. I've just had ile pale chini. Just right. I know. Say less.
And then she went in the lift. Akapanda, she did 1 2 1 2 akashuka. And then as she's going back to the scanning room, whatever it is, the radiology room, another doki comes out from the radiology room. Here, you guys.
Same position, guys.
Now it was like not that normal hug. Ile hug wamepiga, wanaambiana vitu kwa masikio.
Got the long, slow hug.
That one, you guys.
God damn.
Yeah, I told you.
I remember the last time
never wife someone who's working in the medical field,
in the medical profession,
or someone who's been either close to or knows Brother Paul. Let me not say
it's an inside joke, guys. It's an inside joke. This guy is throwing a jab somewhere, but it's okay. The recipient will receive it. If not, it's okay. No, but you see,
but mainly the medical field is just like
as men, these are things that we look at when looking for a wife. Okay, maybe kama it's just a chile to komonga. It's okay. It's free for all, yani. It's okay.
It's a fantasy for most men to komonga and us, you guys.
Actually, one of the most successful genres is you remember what is he called? That
Mr. Cena, you get
Mr. Cena himself. Mr. Johnny Sins, one of the most prolific features is him wearing a hospital,
a doctor's coat, or whatever it's called there. That
us as men, we know these things. As in, kuna venye you can't go and wife someone when you're nashuku, get.
But me, I told you that thing just confirmed it for me, you guys. Mimi nisikie demo ako kwa field ya medical, you guys.
Red flag. But guys, this is just a disclaimer. I personally feel like it's more of 60-40, but maybe there are guys who are watching us.
Would you wife someone who's in the medical field?
It doesn't matter.
For you, it doesn't matter. You would.
But I'll have to take her out of the hospital.
So that's a field.
And fungulia a biashara of cosmetics here, like our friend Jaja. You know who I'm saying. The nigga wanted to open a cosmetic shop for the hospitality industry girlfriend. You remember the guy who was killed of whatever. I'll tell you. But the other thing is girls from the hospitality industry.
That whole shit, man.
Hiyo kidogo hata mimi siwezi watetea. We can talk about other things, but guys from the hospitality, no. But anyway, it is what it is. We are just
we are not calling out fields here. There are some good people in those fields, but majority of them just.
And perhaps we are talking like that because we are tech bros, and our classes there is just cockfest. It's just a cockfest. It's just a cockfest party. So I told you in my class we had like 60 to 80 students, and less than 10 were Chileans. And the Chileans that were there, wale wamekuja kusoma. They need this
safari
education.
boots, you guys.
You guys.
Those Chileans that the beauty can't take the menu.
Hey, you're talking badly, you guys.
The beauty of the body can't take the menu.
And the funny thing, it's both the beauty and the body.
You can't take them anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially in Kenya.
Maybe they be those chiles with the two wazungus. You know, you've seen the way. But have you ever noticed that the chiles who are with the wazungus wanakwanga wamegonga?
Not all of them.
Eaten, no,
see, yesterday we went to Sarit, you guys.
Yeah, we saw.
Gold is komoka. When those chiles weren't bad.
You know, even yesterday when you left me there, when you were going to check that thing that you're checking, you left me there. I saw an old man, Mzungu. He had by his side an old black woman. You guys, I was telling myself, old. It was not. They were both looking a bit elderly.
Yeah,
they wanaka almost the same age.
Okay.
I told myself, this Chilen aliangukia mapema. She is the mother to all these other ones that are coming up right now. But you guys. But anyway, the goal is kuomoka.
That's what it is, man.
It is what it is. We are all trying to escape from poverty. So I wanted. You remember the video I sent in the group the other day about the missionaries going to preach.
Honestly,
there's a video circulating. I think I saw it in Passion. That there's a black nigger, a white nigger. They were going, and I think there were two more. They were going to try and preach the word in Isili, you guys. They were being turned quad.
They were beaten, you guys.
Walikuwa na kanyagwa, you guys. I had to rewatch that video 3 times because the narrator kept saying, ona vile and they were not even saying Waislamu, wa Somali. Ona vile wa Somali wanapiga missionaries. Walikuwa na kanyagwa.
I feel like kuna vita kujitakia, like you're going to the bee's nest or beehive and then just poking around. What do you expect?
I've never seen a Muslim person come and try and convert inside a church.
It's not happening.
As in, I get you.
Like, it's tough. Like, you guys, it's tough, you guys.
How I felt, unajua, my perspective as a Christian, Christ told us to go and preach to the whole world. To go and another the gospel, go and disperse the gospel.
Yeah.
I understand that aspect, but I don't see how it makes sense going to a central business district whereby these guys are there and
the majority.
And their majority. Alafu when they try ku convert. What is it that you expect? And then the thing that kept going through my mind was, these niggas think that they are martyrs, you guys. Imagine.
What the
hell? No, they think that they will die for the Lord. They were not wanapushiwa na waendi. That's why people started kanyagaring them. I understand you want to preach the gospel, but if someone is not receptive, even Jesus has a verse he says, go to their houses, try and preach the gospel. If they offer you a cup of tea and something, leave blessings. If they don't, just tap the boots, your dusty boots at their doorstep and leave. But you see, the things that these guys weren't understanding is that these people don't want to hear your gospel. That's gospel according to the way you see. And it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen like that. But do you think...
No, I don't support violence.
Not at all.
I don't support violence.
It
is what it is.
It is what it is. It happened the way it happened. Is any you guys who are being beaten? It's not our fault. You don't use common sense. And I feel like that's also very offensive, by the way. I feel like I wouldn't want someone to come to my hood, and I know that I have come to my hood because I know I'm surrounded by my fellow religious brothers and sisters, and you start coming. Wako na paka microphone, wako na kiwi kispeaker. They're starting to broadcast the message. I am a Christian, but that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. But Nisawa, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't really support violence, but also on the other side, you're supposed to change your approach. Exactly. You approach it like a wise man.
Exactly.
And that's why we tell you guys, call your fellow people so they come here, they listen to wise words.
Yes.
And they don't make such mistakes.
Exactly.
You see our name, we call ourselves the two wise guys. Right? Because we can't go and make such silly mistakes out there.
Stupid mistakes.
So tell your family and friends to come and join the channel wakuje watu join sisi hapa wasikize maneno zetu, or they hear our words and they don't go and make such mistakes. At least you'll give them some of our wisdom. Ama namna gani?
I agree. Huyu jamaa ameongea ukweli hapo, hatujadanganyana. We've not lied to you. But anyways, na feel nika tunalamba sana hawa.
No, it's fine. You know, it's not fine kuwa lamba, lakini unajua pia wanataka ile push ya ambeni wase. Maybe wako wanaona tuko comfortable na 20 subscribers.
Hapo hata si goal yetu. Hata hatujakaribia wewe wote karibia.
Sasa what do we tell these guys?
Watch, let's not turn. I feel like we are turning this episode into a bitching episode of why they are not supporting us fully. We at the beginning we asked you guys to subscribe. You did subscribe, and we also asked you to tell a friend to tell a friend. Have you even told a friend?
We said tell a friend to tell a friend.
Exactly.
So you pull 2 friends in this thing. But wewe sasa hata je umeambia hata mmoja? Uoni haya, uoni like wewe mwenyewe ukijiangalia asubuhi. Anyway.
So let's move on. I wanted us to talk about the TZ Kenya beef. Did you see that Mr. Wantam himself apologized to Tanzanians?
That's what you are telling me, man.
Imagine, I have felt very offended and I've felt like I'm getting mad until...
Any reason? What did he say in his apology?
He said, kama tumewarab the wrong way, we are sorry. I felt like that was the gist that I had na nikakasirika. And I was asking myself, you know, yes, we've always had beef with Tanzania in the internet. Hiyo ni kawaida. Remember when Papa Jones put all their rappers in their place? We've always, and these people are I feel like they are wannabes that want to be like us. I agree that there are some things in wametushindia kama anaitwa Mondi kama Mondi going international and what and I've really appreciate ushaona venye show zao wanapiganga zinakuwa world class.
Apart from the music side, I don't think there's anything else. Okay, the city center is quite, I think it's quite...
going to Dodoma?
No.
Not
Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam.
It's quite nice. It looks quite nice.
It has an old rustic feel to it.
That's more of Zanzibar. Kuna mabuildings, barabara zao are wide enough. Unajua si kwa Luthuli. Maybe wako na Luthuli yao, I don't know, but from the side, from the part I visited.
Waseta si Kenya tunaweza sema kuna mahali tutakupeleka.
Wapi?
Uptown, you guys.
Uptown wapi? Tell me where.
Uptown, you see that place because near Uhuru Park used to be nice, but squeezing a choma, you guys.
Tell me where.
Where you put me in my place.
Maybe you take someone to Upper Hill, you guys. But Upper Hill is not a part of town.
And Westland
is not a part of town.
But unaona venye UST kuna choma squeezing.
Oh, UST, you guys. Jana.
Swimming in sewage. I don't know.
You guys.
But I tend to think that it was raining up there.
Up where?
So guys, we were passing there roundabout main, just next to where Naivas is. That main and
stop associating this pod with poverty, you guys.
Just next to where
BMW One Africa is Delta Corner is
sorry.
Just before Microsoft. What are you associating us with poverty? Siji Quick Mart, Siji Neighbors. They're not sponsoring this show. Fuck off.
Just next to where BMW is, yeah. Just next to. We were coming from Sarit. It was when we went to Sarit.
Coming
from Sarit, you guys. The water that was there, you guys. And we were on Anduthi.
Yeah.
So, I was even telling you not to put your legs down because the moment you do that,
we are gone.
We are gone. You know, it would even destabilize you. It was like a river, you guys. And we were wondering, it was not raining.
So, we went to Sarit. Tukitoka Sarit, we saw sewage water spilling into Sarit, you guys.
Sarit,
so now we are wondering, is Sarit surely?
Surely.
Then we came out. We went, tumepiga around Sarit, tunaelekea. We are heading towards
One Africa there.
One Africa.
The
we
amount
see
of
the
water.
floods you get.
Ni floods. By the way, hiyo ndo ile speedboat ya Sakaja inge come through. Inge come through.
It was a mess.
It was a mess. And then
it's... Nani sewage water you guys. It's stinking.
Okay, yes, it was stinking. I mean, in Nairobi, there's no water. There's no stagnant water.
But that's not stagnant. It was moving, you guys.
At a very fast speed.
Hey, it had a stench, you guys.
Yeah. We were asking ourselves, in Westlands, Uganda.
Trust me, I can't bring someone to ST and tell them, no, this is Westlands. I bring someone from abroad and tell them that's a fucking disgrace.
Maybe at least maybe Kilimani is a bit cleaned up, dog.
But Kilimani, you guys, there are so many people that you can't even.
Resambu 2.2. He's a mid, but Resambu 2.2.
Hakuna hizo ya kazi gani. You should work hard, you guys.
No, he's the one who chose to live in that shithole place. Yeah. But anyway, we were talking about it. So you are right. There's no place in Nairobi you can take someone and say, hey, hapa.
The only place I feel you can take them is there's Kitusuru.
Okay.
There is Karen.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
And then there is Zarunda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think those places are... And then, but the thing with those places, it's not like...
Kuna places unaweza enda. There's not like there are hotels and resorts.
So, Karen, it's people who live your house,
yes,
to the supermarket, to the shopping center, and back home.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing going on.
Exactly.
You see, like Westie, you have a mall, you have a few malls around.
What about that side, Gigiri?
Yeah, Gigiri is also well needed.
I've gone there like only 2 times, you guys. I need to be an expert.
Yeah, Gigiri is also... Because David's place connects direct to Gigiri. Also David's place kuna... Okay, David's place ukitoka, ukienda right, kuna rich man's neighborhood.
I know.
Ukienda left,
houses.
Kuna poor man's slum.
I remember him telling me the name of those slums, you guys. I forgot it.
See that Chile used to stay there? There's a Chile that we know that used to stay over there. So if you do right, it's some beautiful places, and then it's like greenery, and then you're just cruising through the road. You tokelezea Gigiri.
God damn.
Some very awesome things.
So, okay, at the risk, we'll come back to the Mondi issue that we're talking about. But what do you think is wrong with Nairobi bus? We've always talked about this.
Management, you guys. Management.
And I hear these guys are raking in a lot of money in terms of fees.
Yeah.
But all of that money is going into pockets.
He bribes, you guys. Bribes and corruption, all that bullshit, man. You see, it boils down to the same thing, the one we were discussing last week, where about land rates.
Yeah.
And the Freemasons, you guys.
The masonry niggas.
Yeah. You see, it's the same shit. I believe it's the same shit. It's just management, corruption. It's just give us proper management and we'll be far.
Yeah. And I remember mentioning this, but I don't remember your response. Do you think that we should move Nairobi Metropolitan back to the government instead of it being under the county government?
Look at how the government is being run right now. Do you think it will change anything?
I think I've forgotten about which country I'm in. I've forgotten about the shithole place.
Yeah, I don't think the government right now, as it is, I just don't think it. We just need a proper leader, you guys. Okay, we just need a proper leader. You see why I was telling you? You know when you say you can take someone to Uptown, yes, Uptown, sides the GPO, right? But look at the roads over there.
Hizo roads ni shitty.
You guys, the roads are shitty. Buses zinasimama kila mahali. Guys are just crossing like
haphazardly.
You see?
Traffic light ndo ile pale yeye anachoose hapa nyuma. Unashangaa.
And then the roads are not even well constructed that you can say welcome to Nairobi CBD. Right? You see that these Chinese guys have left half of the road like that. You know, hakuna venye surely
Kenyans, we are burning. And you know, Nairobi has the most, is it revenue or turnover in terms of business that goes through in East and Central?
Nairobi is a like, you know, a hotspot.
For anything
So
and
much,
everything.
so much. So much shit going on.
Choma, you guy tonight.
Me yesterday after seeing Westie, you guy, I was also afraid to associate myself with Westie
With
again.
Westland.
I was like, what's an yangu, you guy? I think I'm doing better off like that.
Because there's no fucking difference.
You know, I tell someone, you can meet me in Westlands or Mtayangu. And I'm like, but Westlands will do. Right? But now at this rate, calling someone to Westlands with
that kind of shit going out there,
nah.
going on there, and then if it's not that other place, it's this other place next to Outer Ring. Oh, what is the name?
Riverside.
Riverside.
The junction of Riverside.
The junction of Riverside going to Raptor.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Even that place, it always has sewage all day, every day, and there's like a big school there. What's the name of that school?
The school that's
Good Shepherd or something. It's a popular school which also has a church.
The church is on this other side, right? What's the church's name?
I can't remember.
Whatever. It's a very huge, big massive church. It's a very massive church.
So, and you imagine that you are telling someone that you are taking them to Uptown, and that's the shit that they are coming.
No.
Tunachoma, but let's go back. Okay, sawa.
Oh, the school is down there also. There's another school down there.
Right? There are quite a number of schools here because you remember during Russia the way that it blocks because of traffic. Let's just go back to talking about what we have better than Tanzania. So you've said their cities are much cleaner.
It's a bit, it feels and it looks a bit better. Mm-hmm. The roads are a bit wide.
Mm-hmm. Wider.
Yeah, wider. Uh-huh. And if you get the right guy, he can. It's not. You see, it's not over congested like ours.
The issue, but I think it's because they have Dodoma. You know, they decongested Dar es Salaam
to Dodoma.
Yeah, I think we can do something like that. Which capital city?
Bullshit, you guy.
Where do you think we can move our capital city?
Bullshit, you guy.
Let's move it to Nakuru, man.
Wow, rubbish, you guy.
I know it's not possible for us.
I don't want to see guys with brown teeth, you guy over there.
Don't talk about Nash like that, you guy.
Just a chin, you guy.
Sorry, they don't know. They don't know who that person is. But you know the worst thing about Nakuru is that you can't build skyscrapers.
Why?
The soil.
Cotton.
We are on the escarpment, so the soil is So the soil is shit. So we can't. But anyway, I feel bad about our country.
Yeah.
You see, even those. That's why niggas from TZ can have kiburi to come at us like the way they are coming at us.
They know that we don't respect ourselves. Sorry, not us, but our leaders
don't respect us.
Then our leaders don't respect themselves, and they don't respect us.
Because there's one thing Aizo told me just right now is that in Tanzania, CCM takes more care about what the mwananchi wa kawaida is saying more than the guys who have money.
The lower class.
Yes, the lower class. In Kenya, you guy, you know the way.
It's the upper class.
It's the upper class, you guy, who get to prosper because they are the ones who are buying Prados here, 2025 model, just jazaring the barabara. How many times? Once there was a day we were going to Karen, I counted close to 5, and it is just less than a 40-minute whatever, and I know none of them was one that we had seen before. Remember, even the other day when we went to Sarit, we were counting the number of Prados in the parking lot. It's just a rich man's economy, I think.
In Kenya, I think it's been a norm in our episodes that we always bitch about our country.
I think it has been.
And I think, I don't know, it's not that something we like to do, but
I feel like we always revolve around that because these are things that are happening to us on a day-to-day fucking. Like yesterday, see, it was only yesterday that we saw that shit.
Yeah.
The day before yesterday, it keeps happening to us day in, day out. But so, what else do you think that they have better than us? I can say at least their government is supporting the smaller mwananchi.
Yeah.
I can say
You know what? I feel Kenya is way ahead of everyone in East Africa.
That's true.
But we don't respect ourselves. So that's what's
inatuchomea. Yeah. Oh my God.
Anyway,
let's
fuck TZ either way.
Fuck you guys. fuck you, Samia, don't come for me.
Mama Mia.
Don't come for me. I'm not. It's him. I'll tell you where he lives, not me.
I didn't say anyone. I just said Mama Mia. Qualify yourself.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. What else do we have in store?
I wanted to talk to you about the Brookside guy.
Yeah, man.
So for context, there's a video going around today of a guy.
No, it's been there for like a few days back.
Okay, okay. There's a video going around the internet, but say of a guy in Andudhi, you guy, and he wasn't checking his left and right vizuri. He came into, he saw
You saw the video?
I have seen it. He saw a car overtaking, and then he decided to go without even checking behind. Kumbe, there is a huge tanker carrying Brookside milk, you guy. Uhuru's company, gunning right behind him.
Barreling down the street.
Down. And then you know the fucked up thing is that there was traffic at that particular point. See ati kulikuwa kuna songa. That guy, I don't know. He disappeared from the camera. We don't know where he went. I wanted to ask you as a biker, because I was saying about not riding a bike again. If something like that happens to you, do you think you'll return to biking?
I feel it's a spirit. It's in the spirit, you guys. It's not something that, you see, for him, he's a Nduvi guy. So he might be doing it because of work, not because he wants to do it.
But it's a lifestyle.
Yeah, for me, I don't do it because of work. For me, I do it because I have the passion for it.
You do it also for work?
What for?
When you go for shows.
So you normally
no, but you remember
only once, you guys.
The quiver time only?
Only once, you guys.
The quiver time only?
Yeah.
I always thought that all this time you went for shows, you're being paid.
No, you don't get paid.
Sorry, it's cool.
Why do we need money, you guys? We are rich enough to buy big bikes. Why do we need money?
That bike of yours, even if you sell it right now, you can buy two notes, you guys.
Easily, you guys.
Easily.
And I throw them on Uber, you guys.
And you start your business. Njoro Uber, you guys. As Njoro Uber.
In the morning, we do pickups and drop-offs. At night, we do episodes, you guys. Productions. The guy is working tirelessly for me.
We take a book of the Coffee Pump podcast. Take a page of the book of the coffee. Mr. Sajid, hiyo jina kidogo on our African tongues, it's becoming a bit hard.
Yeah, but I don't see why not. I've been involved in crazy accidents.
I remember. You told me that one for the guy who jumped on top of your bike, and then so it was he tried to get up, so it was a big bike, and then
you guys. They've been in quite a number of accidents, and the accidents that I've been in that have given me like lifetime injuries.
I remember you had to go get your checked.
So then, but I still hop on that two-wheeler every morning. Do my shit, man.
At the end of the day, if it's something you love, it's something you love.
You know, that's why I was telling you. I'm really looking forward to getting myself a quad bike, you guys.
Tell me. I have not really understood what about the quad bike is calling you.
You know, I just like the life of. I don't know. I think I feel a car is not for me because of the caging. Like I like buggies. I like quad bikes. I like bikes. I like the freedom that comes with it. And one day soon enough, you'll just see me rocking a quad bike, you guys.
God damn, I'm waiting for that day.
And then the other thing also I like about quads, you guys, it's a road legal quad. Road legal quad.
And I was asking you didn't answer my question. The license that these niggas are going to check, these cops?
You know, last morning as I was leaving home, there's a cop that stopped me. So these cops have been so many today. I was wondering why. Kumbe it's prayer day today.
Prayer day for
prayer day, and Kasongo was going to Safari Park.
That's why he actually said that. Samahani kwa madada na mandugu wetu kutoka Tanzania. That's the same place.
So there were so many cops today all over the place. So I've just left home, just cruising pole pole. Two cops stopped me, one Chile and one guy.
Chile or Ramokoro?
It's a Chile.
So
my visor, my helmet has two visors. There's a dark one and then there's a normal clear one.
Yeah.
So I don't use the clear. I normally just use the dark one. The dark one is down.
Yeah.
The clear one is up.
Yeah.
So they stopped me. You know what I did? I picked up my dark visor. I just looked at the cop like this. As I just kept going, you guys.
You didn't stop?
Stop for who?
What is it that they are telling me?
You guys, and one thing, these are fucking traffic police. You fucking control the traffic. What are you stopping me for?
And the worst thing is that you have nothing to do with the traffic.
Have I taken a wrong turn?
No.
What the fuck?
It is just a straight stretch.
I looked at that bastard and I meet with him every morning. You know him, Seomta. He's a cop from the area.
Yeah.
I meet with him every morning. I'm like, this dude. What the hell are you stopping me for?
What are you telling me?
What are you stopping me for? I mean, I can't stop for anyone, you guys. Na siku hizi sijui niko na kiburi fulani.
I think it was after that time.
And then you see, I have a proper bike that I know it has insurance, it has everything.
Especially now that you know, there's no reason
for him to stop me.
Exactly. Unanisimamisha, okay, umenisimamisha. Do you have a warrant for my arrest?
You guy, me, I just have an attitude squeeze.
Kwanza hao makarao. Fuck all of them, man.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Also for me, hata nikipata quad, you guy, as long as I know it's road legal, you have no reason to stop me, you guy. I'll just slap an insurance on that thing and fucking go.
Kwanza hiyo kitu, that's why I was saying you when you were telling me about the road legal quad, I was saying god damn, because now hiyo unaingia highway na matata na you told me it was 350cc.
You guy.
Utashindana na watu wa Prado kwa hiyo barabara.
Me, I'm just looking for, we have just cosanad for the pricing a bit.
Yeah.
But if I can manage to get those tunes in order.
Yeah. Mara, that. Mara, can you make that your day to day?
Why not? Not day to day per se. I feel, you see, these don't have much top speed.
Yeah.
They don't have much top speed. It's mostly good it's very good for off-roading. Yeah,
off-roading.
Off-roading and kutetemesha. And then you see, quad is more like a small car because you can't lane split between traffic and shit like that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Also.
And then for a bike, you see,
I've seen.
So it's going to be hard for me to make it my day to day. Maybe you see, I rock with it on Fridays.
Yeah, swag. That day going to the mosque in a quad, guys will be like, who's this guy?
I know you'd love to sit on the quad, you guys.
No. You know, scare why? Because the space for me sitting on the quad it's like a tractor. You remember the tractor? You sit on this wheel panels.
Yeah, but this one, it has like a proper seat behind.
Okay, I didn't see that. No, I think I get the excitement about a quad. Yeah. I didn't know you felt it like that.
And then it's a 4x4. And it's shaft driven, you guys. I know that sounds like Greek to you, but but it's a 4x4. So guys like Davey would appreciate what a 4x4 quad means.
Yes.
I told it's military grade, right?
It's actually there. You told me the guy selling them. So you were saying you can even put your weapons here. What are you trying to tell us?
Davey, do that thing, man. Davey, do that thing on the cash flow, you guys.
Hey, Maze, you get that quad mara. Hey, that quad mara.
Yeah, man.
But anyway.
There was one in Nakuru also sometime back. That was a 650cc, the white one.
650 is quite.
I'd shown you the white quad. He was selling it at 350 G's, you guys.
350.
That was a steal, you guys. And it was a Yamaha, you guys.
But it wasn't roadworthy. It didn't have it.
No, it was okay, you guys. It had a plate, you guys.
And is it a legal plate? It's not like
it had a legal plate.
The other one we know.
Yeah, it had a legal plate, you guys. Yeah, man. So Davey, Amua
play that thing.
Do that thing, man. We get that quad, you guys. For the company.
For the company.
I'm the company.
You can brand it. It's okay.
I don't mind, you guys.
Like that Prado you sold to that Muzungu. There is a Muzungu out here working with this guy's website. You think the Muzungu works for this nigga?
Yeah, man.
I bet he went and removed it.
I don't think so. It seems very faint. It's not something you would notice.
Okay, but I notice because I know.
Yeah, you know, so you'd notice. You get.
I get that.
And then I'd put it in a way that it doesn't look like a sticker. It looks like a permanent thing over there.
Oh my God, it felt as if it was etched into the number.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn.
So it doesn't really.
If that Muzungu,
it's just doing some networking, some marketing for me.
Is your website? Did you have the second version you wanted to unleash?
So I did my website. I did it, and it was like right now it's proper. It's good. But I've just not gotten. I wanted to work on it again and do a different edition, like a different version of that. But I've not gotten the time to do that.
These school manenos have been chasing me.
School manenos have been chasing me.
Life
and then
on this side.
There's a project. There's a school management system that I'd made, and it had some bugs. Even getting the time to fix those bugs has been a pain in the ass. God. When I just get some time, you know what happened on Friday evening? I took the controller, you guy. I said, let me go that one game.
Hey, for once. This is the first time
in this year. This year is like you guys.
God damn.
You guys tried connecting the controller. It doesn't connect. You guys Bluetooth. I don't know what the fuck.
Is it the controller or the?
No, the controller connects, but buttons are not working. Nothing is working. I tried troubleshooting. Nikachoka. You guys nikayaka yo controller kando. I just like fuck this shit, man. I don't have the energy to.
To start configuring this shit. And it's only once in it might be the only time you do that this year.
It's just I just left it. I'm like, my fate. That's my fate.
I can as well
just go along with other business. Other business.
I hate the way this adulting shit is, the way that we don't have time for even interesting things in our lives.
Yeah, man.
I think I don't want to confirm, but I can neither confirm nor deny. The only thing that I do that I can say that I normally enjoy and it's not work, it's maybe drugs. But if it is not as engineering,
young men don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Girls and boys don't do drugs, man.
It's not nice.
Don't be this guy.
This video we are putting for kids. No, but
don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
I'm not. But we talked about this. We talked about the way I handle my stress by doing drugs, and then you handle it by work. You like drowning in work, you guys.
I handle stress with stress. You
That's a premium plan, guys. I think you should take his route.
You should try it out.
What
else do you have for discussion?
I don't think I have another deep one, but I feel like you wouldn't want to talk about it.
What about it?
The ones for miracles existing. I want us to
No, that's like a whole conversation.
I wanted us to talk about it when we were fresh. But apart from that, imagine me, I'm done with my topics. Is there anything you had in mind?
I think we have 15 minutes left.
Okay.
What's the plan for today, you guys?
When you say plan, what do you mean?
Maze, it's 1:59 p.m. you guys on the 28th of May 2025.
I still don't get you.
Right? Morning, I think to Linama.
Oh, the plan for lunch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to also Inama again for lunch, but I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Because we were thinking about getting some burgers. There are some exciting news niggas. We're not going to mention them. They're not, but they're guys who have very nice burgers. We were thinking of going and
what do you think?
Let's see. Let's get off the call. Let's get off the podcast. I tell you, I've felt like the psych. I told you what normally happens.
Fuck your psych, man.
When it reaches 11:30, I'm very hungry. Very hungry.
You know the reason I asked you is the last time on Friday this son of a gun played me. We agreed, everything was okay.
I don't play FIFA.
And then I came back from the mosque. He's like, I don't have the psych. Ilibidimini iname for him. Lakini leo, I'm taking this guy by fire.
Don't say like that. Okay. For me, hey, no guys, I don't know what this guy is talking about.
His parents,
I've never.
If his parents are watching, then he's asking what gender he is.
I'm a man of only one wife. But so I can take you.
No, you can't take me. You get tunaenda na tunanunua. The thing is that once you get there, psyche itakuja. So
no, listen to what I'm afraid of. I am afraid of getting out of this place and coming back, I don't feel like I'm going to, I don't feel like I'll have psych to work. Because
do you have psych to work right now?
No, but I still have to work. Kwanza there's another guy who's lettering me with an email I need to do.
Yeah, so I'll psych you up, don't worry.
So
I'll psych you up. We'll do that shit.
So
I think that's the plan for today.
Okay.
And if those guys of Exciting News are seeing this podcast, I don't know how they'll see it.
No,
but if they see it,
Exciting News, Basi.
You see this logo is here. You can put yours.
It can be just down here, even up.
I don't mind even if I cover this one.
Even if we remove this.
Yeah, even if, as long as you bring the sponsorship on board. We got you guys, man.
True.
Any plans for the weekend? It's going to be a long weekend.
You remember that work that I'm trying to chase? There's that work that I've been trying to do, and I was hoping I would do it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But the way I'm seeing we are not moving because the guy I'm supposed to be doing it with is MIA. So I'm seeing it falling over the weekend, and I'm stressed about it. So I can't make comments.
You have so many things over the weekend. You have the database set up to migrate.
God damn, you see such things. Because that's why I need to do it on Sunday, because those guys don't process their work on Sunday. But anyway, I don't feel like I have concrete plans. Maybe I can take Mama out, we eat some nyama choma. It's been a minute. And apart from that, maybe just chill.
So I told you to take her out to that place.
Potato out. Which place? Remind me.
I'll tell you after that. But there are two places you guys. There's that one that you were supposed to go last Friday. The one that we didn't end up going because they told us it's 100 bob extra.
But you see, as a you guy, you normally give me forms of places like Parkland.
But those are the real shit, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying that it's
that's
bad.
Proper food, you guys.
I'm not saying that it's bad.
You want to take out to get to you guys.
It's not get to play on the ground. Why are you telling me like this?
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm a man of very limited means, but I don't take her to the ghetto.
You see, what you guys can do, after if you guys got a mat,
so you see,
and then drop with an Uber to that place.
With Mama, and I normally respect that about her. She doesn't, come on, ameva kwenda out. You're not going to put her in a fucking matatu. Which I respect, because I want her to look as beautiful as she looks. Again, I don't want
you guys, amua weekend, because next week kuna chungs inakuja.
And we have to go and eat that platter.
Yeah.
So let's do this. I think I can do that. I can go and have their platter. You told me that other time you went, you had a platter.
Where? To those guys. So there are two options I'll show you. There are two options I'll show you. One is located in Diamond Plaza. Right? And then the other one is that place. So I feel the one for Diamond Plaza, if you are a fan of flavors, it will itakubamba. Okay. But if you're more of a fan of just good food, mild flavors,
good vibes also. I like the ambience of that place. It was very chill. It was very, hopefully it's itaenda nipate imeja, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So I'll give you both options. You choose which one.
So, but I'll make sure I take Mama outside, because it's been a minute since on a date. If you don't do these things for your woman, especially for me, yours it might be a bit different. Someone else will do it for them. So I want to.
Hey, you guys, I don't know when is the last time I took my lady out.
I don't say it as if it's a brag, you guy. those bitches normally thrive on that shit. But anyway, you remember like the other day, she reminded you about the chuku. To you, it didn't seem like it was something big, but to her...
You see, that's what I appreciate. Sometimes small gestures mean a lot.
Exactly.
And that's what happens when you don't make someone used to the lavish life. So they start appreciating all the small things.
I don't want to release all my tactics, but yes, I agree. That is very important. And that's why I was telling our kijana mids, don't throw money fast. Just start pole pole. Because at the end of the day, you're never going to have money all the time. And when you don't have money, you need your mama to appreciate you just the way you are. Nikwambia normally take out to Kibandaski dates you guys. Pale Safaricom.
It works.
It works. She enjoys. She comes to me and tells me, hey, nime crave Kibandaski. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
So you go with the mat, you guys.
So it's just here. The issue about Parkland is if I decide to go via mat, I'll have to panda too.
No. You guys, listen, you get to ST, you drop off in ST.
And then I took an Uber.
Yeah, just take an Uber. There's no mat that will take you to Diamond Plaza.
Yeah, there is. You don't
bullshit, man.
You don't know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from experience. You see, that place where we normally, from Sarit, we normally do a roundabout.
Yeah.
They are mass taking guys to Mpisha. Those mats will take you to.
But that's Mpisha, you get.
No, it will take you just cross the road. There's two. There's one which will pass next to Diamond Plaza. There's another one which will go to Mpisha.
Bullshit, you guys. You don't go with the mats. Listen, you drop off in Westie, roundabout. You pick a cab from
Westie.
From Westie, it takes you there. That's like to sock you there.
Easily, and I can even save the money in just
that's what directly I'm telling you. See, that's what I'm
from Diamond Plaza directly back home.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it works. It's a better approach.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, also, I think these tips Devi usually gives me. It's like, Devi has been quite needy on my personal life also. Right, he's come through quite a number of times on my personal life as well. Yeah, so he gives me advice. Take out, watch a movie, goes for some paintball, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So it's been
really helpful.
Yeah, especially also yesterday when he was talking to me and like explaining me all that stuff.
You felt at least a bit better.
And I went to the lady and I talked to her and she's like, you see, that's what a good boss. I'm like, why are you talking about my boss later?
What do you want to do with him?
Where?
You'll never meet him. No, but I get, and and you're right. That's how it's supposed to be.
He doesn't only care about the work done. He's also about mental well-being and stuff. So, yesterday I told him this work needs to be done. He's like, F off. Fuck. That work can go till tomorrow. And then in the evening he called me again. He's like, how are you doing? Everything is okay and all that stuff. I'm like, I spoke to Mr. XYZ and this is what Abdul, the call ends here. There's no more discussion. You go spend time with the lady and stuff. There's no more discussion. You're having off kata simu.
Nice.
So I was like, okay, so we'll talk tomorrow. He's like, yeah, I'll call you tomorrow morning. We'll discuss the rest tomorrow.
I told you the same thing about Mr. XYZ when it happened to me.
Yeah.
He even told Aizo, it had happened to Aizo, so he told Aizo to talk to me. And I told him.
So it's good I didn't tell him, you guys. He would have told you and Aizo to come and talk to me.
Intervention. Ingekuwa committee tunakuja na gifts.
I'm not up for that. Come on.
It's good. I saw what you were doing. I was trying to push you to tell him, but I respected your boundaries.
No, you see why I wanted to tell him is the fact that the medical aspect. I wanted to appreciate him for that side also, because if it was not for that also, he would have quite fucked me up really bad. Right, so I wanted to tell him in that aspect, but I didn't want to also. I didn't want to tell him, and I wanted to tell him. So it was a bit of everything.
Yeah, and I felt like even him, there was a lot going on with him at that moment. He was not in a position to hear. Nilimuona kabisa, and he noticed that we were not okay.
Yeah.
Mimi nilikuwa napigwa kuni na homa, and you the own shit, and he noticed. He saw it. But anyway, that's what good bosses are made of.
Yeah, man. Shout out to this guy, man. I've worked for fucking stupid bosses. I'll not say I've worked for stupid bosses, and I've worked with
world class.
Yeah.
World class bosses.
Yeah, some good bosses.
Those are the kind of people that encourage us. Show us the kind of bosses.
And you know what the funny thing is? The fucking stupid guys I worked with, they have more money than these guys. Not bitching, not throwing shade, but yeah.
But money is not everything.
No, it's not everything. But the size of the company, you expect like this guy is
akuna utu kidogo, utu.
Yeah. And then you see, for me, I feel like someone like Devi, like more guys need to work under him for them to enjoy working.
Yes. Right? Because I know that shit. the same way I keep telling you, even me, the way I feel like I want to retire and whatnot and whatnot, I feel like I want to retire but continue working as a freelance. You see, because at the end of the day, I feel like I still want to help this person build what they're trying to build. I feel like bosses should try and put that feeling into action. Yeah, I want whoever is working under me to hope for this, for our success with the same gusto that I have. Yeah, and that's the thing that they are showing us. But anyway, and just sisi, we are millennials. We have the ability to kuwa kichwa ngumu. We do. We don't give fucks. We don't. That's what we don't give here. But anyway, it is what it is. I have jokes. It's lunchtime. I have jokes. Throw them. Why did the orphan get a GPS? Why? So he could find where he belongs.
Sasa mi I had one.
Niambie.
Kuna bubu alienda kununua nguo. Akapata deni ya kuongea.
Deni ya
kuongea.
It's not fair.
So in English,
why are you telling those things? Deni ya kuongea, bro.
So in English, here it goes. In Kenya, when you go to buy something, they say it's bei ya kuongea. So bei that is the price that we can discuss.
Ni hii lakini bei ya kuongea, boss.
Yeah, so we can discuss about the price. You just look at that and we can discuss about it. So there's a what do they call them?
A bubu.
What's a bubu? You
a person who can't talk. A mute.
A dumb.
Dumb. YouTube, don't cancel us. It's DUMB.
So there's a dumb guy who went and was looking. He went to buy clothes. He got there and he found out that the price is a price that they can discuss.
No, kuongea is talking.
Talking, you guys.
It's a price for talking.
Something as discussion because you can't discuss.
Ilibidi tu and bila. Last one from my side. Yeah. What is the hardest part about eating vegetables? Getting the wheelchair in the oven. That's just evil. We don't endorse eating vegetables, guys.
That's dark. That's dark.
Okay, maybe it's not as funny as we see it, but it's very funny to us.
Because we can associate people with it.
Hey, Omera, I think
I
think we can leave it at that note unless you have another one too.
You guys,
as a palate cleanser.
I told you something about dark jokes after it hit me like 2 days ago. Remember what I was telling you? I think these dark jokes are affecting us now.
But you guys, I felt like I'm afraid of that also, and that we had this discussion about jokes and about how it can affect other people. Number one, but number two, I feel like life will always happen the way it will happen. We don't have any control.
So whether we throw jokes or not,
it's still going to.
It is what it is, man.
Hey, watch! I don't want to even give examples, but if it's going to happen, it will happen. It's not the way I asked you about it that day. Ni mpango ya Mungu.
Yeah,
it's God's plan. We have nothing we can do about it. But it is.
Wrapping it up with that,
I feel like we should always laugh at ourselves and laugh at our situations. That's the best way to live life. Otherwise, depression itakumaliza bwana.
So, that's an episode for this week. In 2 more weeks, we have Devi on board.
Devi, please.
We are looking at you,
please. No snaking. No snaking.
Yeah, it's Bazenga and
Jake on the mic.
From the two wise.
Guys,
adios. Guys.